Hi there. So in this video we're going to chat about the potential impact that emotions can have on you as a litigant in person when you go to a family court hearing. I know about this personally. I've been to family court hearings myself about my own children and family and divorce finances, and I know it can feel very nerve-wracking. You're not used to being outside a courtroom. You're not used to having to negotiate with solicitors. Solicitors can be quite intimidating with their energy. They can try and pressurize consent or bully you in some sort of way to agree to something. And they can make everything sound far more dramatic and full of conflict than they are really. And so you really have to think on your feet about how you're going to respond in those moments to that kind of approach from a solicitor or barrister. And then obviously you're going to have to speak to a judge as well. So when you're in there, you've got to not be emotionally triggered by what the solicitor or barrister is saying about you. It might sound quite convincing. They might put on a particular tone. They might use particular words that trigger you and make you feel reactionary. Are you going to spit something out and say the wrong thing at the wrong time, or are you going to keep calm? Are you going to keep centered? Are you going to keep focused and on telling the truth about the reality of your situation, about how good a parent you are, about how well you know your children and their needs and how you meet them, or how well you know the details of your family finances so that you can get a fair divorce settlement. So these things are important to consider when you're going to family courts, because sometimes family courts hearings happen really fast, back and forth, and you can be in and out of the court hearing within half an hour or an hour, and a lot's gone on, and sometimes you can't even compute or take in what's happened. So sometimes having a McKenzie friend like myself, who's very good with eye for detail and listening to things impartially and calmly, can be there to advise you in the courtroom of what to say, how to understand what's being said to you, to almost decipher the legalese language into language that lay people use, so that you can make the best decisions. And so this is one of the dynamics to consider if you're going to a family court hearing. You might need the help of somebody like myself, who's calm, pragmatic, child-centered, and who wants the best outcomes for everybody in the family, to help you make the best representation to the judge, and then to argue your case if the lawyer is saying something that you don't like. So that's one of the considerations I think you've got to pre-think out before you go to court. Are you going to cope emotionally? Do you need somebody to be there to support you in person on the day for that short time span period, to help you negotiate with a lawyer? And that's really important. They can be quite intimidating, or tell you it's only going to go one way, when I know well it can always go in the other direction as well. So that's an insight from me on my McKenzie Friend experience around courts and emotions. By all means, I would also recommend having a look at a video called The Emotion Code, which is a holistic technique that I'm trained in and I've used extensively myself. And that would be great for removing trapped emotions in connections with going to court, or being in front of an authority figure, or trapped emotions you might have in relation to your ex-partner. So these are all different considerations to consider about reducing your emotionally trigger profile, and to be in a really calm-centered place on the day. So I hope that's all helpful for you, and you find it lovely, beautiful energy to receive. I wish you all the best with your family court hearing, and if you need my help, then please call me or text me and get in touch, and I offer a free 15-minute consultation to see how I can help you. Okay, thanks for watching.